Yes, the bullshit continues. Well, it's more of old news, but yes, the bullshit continues. I told you I was going to talk about it. I told you we was going to make a fucking video. Here it is. Listen, we it's not even really news. It's just a yap session. Not even gonna lie to you, but it's for good reason because yeah, fuck Warner Brothers studio, whoever the fuck is in charge of the game making when it comes to this shit. Because yeah, she deserves a game. She deserves a game. She deserves a movie. She deserves an animated series. The love, the lack of love for Princess Diana, Wonder Woman is just it's criminal. It's genuinely criminal. You know, once again, this is another project that was promised to the fucking gamers, to the comic book fans, that somebody could not deliver on. This is a fucking problem. And again, as to yesterday, or not even yesterday, 2 days ago with the Black Panther cancellation, you know, looking at this, it just makes you wonder: Are we good? Like, is gaming going to be all right? Not even just gaming, but like, is and DC going to be all right when it comes to the video games? I mean, like, are we forever going to get Marvel rivals and just the continuation of DC Universe Online until God knows when? Because I mean, let's face it, DC Universe Online has been going since 2011. Like, are you what? What the fuck? Are you serious? And not only, it's just like, I don't want to get off topic. I want to get off topic, but it's like, you can continue shit like that. You have enough money, you have enough power to keep DC Universe Online running, right? And I mean, you got some people spending money and then trading shit to spend more money or whatever. There's a whole system in that shit when it comes to DC Universe Online. It's a big fucking mess. You know what I'm saying? Not even just like that, but it's like it's a fun mess. But going back to the Wonder Woman game, this shit was going to be produced by Monolith, not produced or developed, whatever the fucking term is, by Monolith Studios, right? And Warner Brothers Montreal was backing this shit with the money, if I'm not mistaken, right? So you know, and it was gonna be set in Themyscira, and as you saw with the teaser posters, because that's all we got. That them four slides that you seen, that's all we got. You know what I'm saying? And then when you sit back and think about this shit, it's like, yo, it's more than just Wonder Woman not getting love. It's like it's these, it's the big two not you know, not delivering on their promises. You know what I mean? They're focusing on the next Fortnite and the next big mobile game. You know what I mean? Like, they want to be the next Candy Crush. They want to have mobile games that'll be like the next Candy Crush, or like those games that you play in that you get on the ads. You know what I'm saying? You know exactly what I'm talking about too. Like that survival bomb out shit. You know what I mean? Like, you're moving the guy around or whatever. It's just mobile game shit. If you play mobile games, you know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. But these motherfuckers are so focused on the mobile games and trying to find the next Fortnite instead of doing a very nice AAA game, not only just for their fans, but for the gamers and possibly for newcomers as well. I mean, isn't the point of business to, do things for everybody, even for those who are not into gaming or let alone comic books whatsoever? I mean, come on. I'd wager there's at least 10% of the Batman community that found their way to Batman due to Arkham Knight, or like not even Arkham Knight, but like Arkham Asylum. You know what I'm saying? Back in 2009, and then was like, oh shit, this is who Batman is. You know what I'm saying? Like, and here's a confession. You know, I've always known Batman as a kid. I liked him, but of course, when I was a child, that was Spider-Man time, right? You know what I mean? I never, I never took Batman seriously, right? So you know, I and it's like, I don't know. It's not that I didn't care for him, but it was more or less like, for me at the time, he wasn't Spider Man. And you go ahead and try to explain that to kids today, and they're like, nah, nah, and you can kind of see why, because especially if you were a kid that liked Spider Man, it's what I'm saying. But as I grew up, not only was it the Nolan films for me, right? And the fact that Batman crossed over with Hulk, had a tangle with him, because I did hear about that too. That's one thing that made me interested about Batman. Not gonna lie to you, the fucking crossover with Hulk. Viking, if you're watching this, you know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. But anyways, um, I found my way to Batman, dude. Like, I really started liking this character due to what I was able to do with him in Arkham Asylum. And you know, I never knew about Arkham Asylum until Rocksteady Studios Arkham Asylum. You see what I'm saying? So, my biggest thing when it comes to that is, you, like you can do these games right in a way to where you bring new people in from not beyond but beyond the community of comic books and video games, and you can bring them in, draw them in, and then they can get more interested into that character. You know what I mean. I just don't understand what happened to not just Warner Brothers and DC, but Marvel, because it's like you guys knew better. You guys know better. The Black Panther game, you guys decided to cancel that. That was a bad move. But we're talking about DC today. We're talking about Wonder Woman today. That Wonder Woman game cancellation was a bad move. I'm gonna put the screenshots up again because it's like, yo, this shit looks nice. You know what I'm saying? Like, in my opinion, especially the little teaser trailer they did, that shit looks very nice. Wonder Woman looks like Wonder Woman. That lasso of truth was glowing. You know what I'm saying? And the concept art, it's like, why? Why give this up? For what? Why? What else are you working on? You know what I'm saying? Like, and then if I'm not mistaken, I think they're behind the scenes. They're working on a Batman game. They news dropped a couple months ago about that, so that might be what they're working on. But as much as I love Batman, coming from a Batman channel, newly started a Batman channel, don't you think there's enough Batman games right now? You know what I'm saying? You got four of them where he's soloing the shit alone, right? And then another one where he's the side character. Like he's the side character slash antagonist. Suicide Squad. He's got five fucking game features. And then we're not even counting DC Universe Online, Injustice, or his other solo Batman games from way way back, brother. Don't come on, come on. Like look what you're watching here, right? When it like you need another one. You're trying to outdo this Arkham Knight. How are you going to outdo Arkham Knight? You can't. It's not going to happen. Spider Man didn't do it. With Insomniac, they did their own thing. It's like, yeah, Spider Man is very similar to Batman, but the difference is you can do a little bit more with Spider Man. You know what I'm saying? Like his gadget versatility is a little bit different because you have gadgets that do everything in combat, whereas Batman he has a few things that do things in combat, and then he's got the cryptographic sequencer. Of course, that's not usable. You can't use that in combat. You're not going to do shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then there's the voice synthesizer. He's got like gadgets that allow him to break into doors and shit. You know what I'm saying? Spider Man's got gadgets that are more or less like he's got like 12 different gadgets all for the combat alone. So you see what I'm saying? There's a different type of style there or setup when it comes to these games, and that's fine. That's fine. You don't have to be the next Batman Arkham Knight or the next Batman Arkham City. That's not what you're going for. You're not doing Batman. You're doing Wonder Woman. So what the hell happened? That's where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? What the hell happened? I don't care what the official story is, but my thing is that what the hell happened? You know what I'm saying? Like, why is she not getting the love she deserves? Understand? You understand? Why? What the fuck? What's the problem? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's clear that it's clear that she needs more of a breakout. You know what I'm saying? That much is clear. She, when it comes to like even a TV series, she hasn't had the TV series since Linda Carter. That was way back when. You know what I'm saying? And like that was the first Wonder Woman on screen ever. Linda Carter. That was the last live action show. The last live action movie was Wonder Woman 1984. Wasn't better than the first. Very disappointing. Some people liked it, most people didn't. I mean, there what the fuck? I mean, you got Absolute Wonder Woman from DC Comics, and that shit was a banger. I'm not gonna lie. I'll try to do a separate video on that. But in terms of like getting the scans and everything like that, that might have to be whole nother different story. I wasn't trying to, look into the DC Comics on the app because they got that shit on the app too. But you got to do a subscription, and then like, even then you got to make it to where it's like if you want to read pretty much everything, you got to subscribe to Ultra, and them niggas want $100. Like, nah, bro, I'm all set. I'm all set because that's bugged the fuck out. Because it's like if new issues drop, like at like the Absolute Universe, it may or may not be available right away. That's the problem with I think it's DC Universe Infinite, something like that. I don't know. But yeah, that's maybe we could talk about that another day, but we shall see. But yeah, like, they're doing something with her in the comics, and like I said, the absolute Wonder Woman shit, that shit is bang. That shit is badass. Listen. So, but this shit got me all over the fucking place because it's like I've been expecting this fucking game for 5 years, 4 or 5 years now. I've been wanting to play this fucking game for mad long. Like, I've been like waiting for a game like that I can like give to my sister and be like, "Yo, try this shit out." You know what I'm saying? Like, because my sister likes Batman too, but it's like she's not gonna sit down and play the entirety of the Arkhamverse. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's I will. That there's a bit of a difference, but she likes Wonder Woman. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm pretty sure. I'm not saying that she would fell in love with it right away, but it's like, yo, there's more people than just me that wanted to see Wonder Woman. What the fuck happened? Yeah, like, I'm gonna keep asking that question until I get a genuine, honest, 100% answer that's not coming from PR. Because it's always some dumb shit. It's always some bullshit. You know what I mean? When really it's more shit behind the scenes. At this point, when it comes to the gaming industry, it's kind of like it's not that you can't believe it, but it's like you know, reading between the lines, you know what I'm saying? Hearing the official word from the people that made this dumbass decision. It's kind of like, nah, bro. Nah, bro. Like, why? You know what I mean? It's more, it's not like how, but it's like, why? Why did you do it? You know what I'm saying? Like, you really thought that was a good business move for you? You know what I mean? Like, I, and I bet they're looking at it because, not for nothing, talk about another game that we already just briefly brought up. It's probably because of Suicide Squad. Suicide Squad lost Warner Brothers 200 million. It's in Concord territory, and Concord lost Sony about 400 million. So there's that. Yeah, so that could be the case. They were probably making huge size. Wow, I can't speak. Huge downsizes in when it comes to development and the video games aspect. You know what I mean? Like, some things came out like DC Dark Legion. I'm hearing that some people like it, some people don't. Most people don't care for it, or it flew under the radar. But in terms of games that were announced, a few years back, like I said, they announced Gotham Knights, they announced Suicide Squad, and then Wonder Woman, right? Like, in terms of like actual word of mouth from DC, that's what we were gonna get. We got 2 out of 3, and our expectations were let down 3 out of 3 all the way, and that's very unfortunate. You know what I'm saying? Coming from a DC fan, because once upon a time, when it came to games, Batman alone carried it carried DC. I'm not even trying to say it like that. I'm not even trying to glaze. It's just what it is. And multiple gaming studios, multiple video games bite off of the combat in this game alone. So yeah, it's just very unfortunate. And one of these games come from the same studio that made fucking Batman Arkham Knight City and Asylum, Rocksteady, and it's a disappointment. It's a fucking disappointment. Like, Gotham Knights wasn't as bad, but it's just there's not enough, and everything is more stiff than regular, and you know it's disappointing. Overall, it's a bit disappointing. There's no replayability there. You know what I'm saying? Unless there's a bit of not fatigue, but like you're craving a little bit of Gotham Knight. You know what I'm saying? Like, the only thing that makes it worthwhile going back, Red Hood, for sure, for sure. Not gonna lie to you, but yeah, man. It's just I'm at a loss of words at this point. I felt like I said all I needed to say, but I'm not even. No, I'm not done, because it's just like, why do you motherfuckers think that y'all could just do this shit and think y'all gonna get away? You know what I'm saying? Full stop, no problem. You know what I'm saying? What what makes you? Because I'm the type to not want to buy your shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the type to, like, you don't give me what I want. I'm not gonna give you what you want, which is my money. You know what I mean? And it's like, I'm not trying to sit here and say boycott the fucking Warner Brothers because of this game, but I am saying that it's like, if you canceled this, right, and then you announce some other shit nobody asked for, like another fucking mobile game, I'm gonna black the fuck out. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna black the fuck out. Because once again, you're fucking up. You're doing dumb shit. saying dumb shit and just doing dumb shit. Like you just a bunch of dumb shit. Like this shit got me all types of fucked up. I'm ready to put my own head through a fucking wall. You know what I'm saying? Like why? Like the most generic fucking. If I was there, but genuinely, if I was there, none of this would be happening. No, no. Especially in the like in the terms of me announcing something. Sorry, me announcing something, and then not nah, that wouldn't happen because now you're losing fans. Bro. People will dead ass close their wallets over this shit. That's what some of y'all don't get. You know what I'm saying? People will dead ass stop buying your shit because you're not giving them what even that you're promising. It's not even that what they want anymore. It's what you promised. How many people ask for a Wonder Woman game over a Superman game? I like as much as I love Diana, not none, none. Everybody want a Superman game first. Not, I'm not even trying to say it like that, but it's the facts. It is the facts. Everybody want a Superman game first. So you ignore that. You say no to that. Okay, everybody's pissed, but we're still gonna fuck with you at the end of the day as long as you're showing us good shit. You know what I'm saying? Wonder Woman looked good. Why the fuck did you take it away from us? You know what I'm saying? Like why? I don't understand. So so when you really look down on it, and then it's like if you're a part of the studio and you watch this shit, which I'm sure the fuck you're not, but it's like and you wonder, well, what the fuck happened? Why do these people hate us? Why are these people mad at us? Well, not only are you giving us shit that's just a big disappointment that nobody asked for, you can't even deliver on the promises and the shit that you know what I mean, that you're saying you're bringing. You're saying you're bringing food home. You're not even bringing no food home, motherfucker. You ain't even bring nothing to drink. Shit. What the fuck? Like, I think this is the only video where this shit took me out of character because it's the sheer audacity that the suits make, and they just say it with a straight face, yeah, axe it, axe it. Like, what do you mean, axe it? Why? What the fuck? This is the sister of Batman and Superman. You dumb fucks. What are you doing? What are you doing? So if we ain't doing this, what else are we doing with her? It's more than just we have to bring her out of the comics. She's you know what I mean, like keep doing the comics, but like bro, she need another movie. We need to get this Paradise Lost shit on the road. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Look, if David Zaslav was true on what he was saying, like in terms of I want the Trinity to be the forefront of DC. All right, they're doing good on the Superman and Batman part. They are failing on the Wonder Woman part. If he is true to that word, I imagine he's pissed right now. I imagine he's raging. What the fuck? What are we doing? It's been how many years since this shit was fucking formed the first time? And then, come on, bro. Like it was like 20. What was it? 2022 or something like that. That the merger happened, and then he made those statements. Bro, it's been 4 years, and out of them 4 years, we got Wonder Woman dying in the Arkhamverse after we first seen her for the first time, right? And we got Absolute Wonder Woman. That's it. And then we got a feature of her in Justice League War World. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck's going on? What you think advertising her is going to do well? What you think that's just going to? Oh my god, these people are stupid. These people are genuinely fucking stupid. Honestly, there's no way some of these people sat down with a straight face and was just like, "Yeah, no, this makes sense. This is logical. This is what's going to save our company." Again, I said this in the last video. I'm gonna say it again. 10 plus years. If Marvel and DC keep going at it like this, not only with their video games, but with the movies, the comics, the TV shows, whatever. If they keep going at it like this for 10 years, do you think they're still gonna stand on their 10 toes? Do you think they're 2 feet? Because I don't think they are. I don't think they are at this point. Because it all we can do is laugh, ladies and gentlemen. That's all we can do is laugh. You know what I'm saying? Because this shit, it's just stupidity. It's genuine stupidity. As much as it hurts, some because I know some of y'all want to play this game. Some of y'all want to play Black Panther game. As much as this hurts, make sure to laugh when you're done hurting because these motherfuckers are so stupid. Just as long as you know, just as long as you know, right, that you wouldn't be making decisions like this, money or not, if you had to put your own fucking money into it, you're gonna do all right in business. So if you have a little bit of business aspirations, right, and like you're not afraid to take them risks. It's not even just taking risks, but it's like making these big decisions. You're not afraid of that. Go ahead, take that, do that. Honestly, because these motherfuckers are. And by the looks of it, I don't know if we're gonna get what the fuck we're gonna be wanting. You know what I'm saying? An example, the Superman game. I don't think that's gonna happen, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry. I'm gonna say it right now. We're gonna have to make our own. We're gonna have to make our own. But yeah, I think this is it. We've yapped long enough. We gave Diana more justice than Warner Brothers has in fucking 3 years. All right. The only thing they got on us is absolute Wonder Woman. That's all I'm gonna say. Well, what do you think? You know what? I know what you think. And if you disagree with me, then you're gonna have to see me on the Gotham rooftop for a big brawl. Yeah, I'm gonna throw you off of it. No, I'm just fucking with you. But look, yeah, any support is appreciated. Much love. Yeah, I'm saying. I hope you have a good Friday today. Stay safe. Don't do no dumb shit. And I'm gonna catch you in Gotham. All right.